Looking at the trigonometric equations involving different ratios of the same angle. Okay. Uh, what we are saying here is that we are going to have, in this aspect, we'll be having different trig ratio. You can see this example. We have cos here. We have sine here. These are different trig ratio, and then the angles are what? The angles are the same, x. Okay, so how do we solve case like this? It's very simple. We need to combine this different trig ratio into just one. So, and that's what we're going to do in this aspect. And that's why we say that trigonometric equation involving different ratio of the same angle. Okay, so let's take this example. Find the general solutions. Okay, and all solutions in the range of 0 to 360 equal to 0 divided through by cosine. So we're going to have divide through by cos x. And that will give us 2 here. And that will give us here 3 sine x over cos x. And that will equal to 0 here. Okay, so that will give us a 2 minus 3 tan x. Sine over cos is a tangent equal to 0. And that will give us, we can move anyone as we like. That will be 2 equal to 3 tan. Now tan x, move this negative to other side. And then we have tan x. Tan x is equal to tan x is equal to 2 over 3. Then we can get the angle. That will give us 33.69. So approximately 33.7 degree. So that's what we have there. Then the next thing to do now is to get the general solution, which will be equal for tangent. That will be equal to this one, equal to 180n plus theta plus 33.7. So that's the general solution. So let's get all solutions. This 33.7 is just a solution. Just a solution. We need to get the other values. So how to get that? We have to get that from the general equations, from general solution. So let's see. When n is 1, we're going to have 33.7. When n is 2, it's going to be outside the range. So the only solution is just this value. Okay, just that value. Okay, so that's that. N equal to 2 will be 360 plus 33.7, which will be outside that range of 0 to 360. Next question. Yeah, let's look at the questions we have here. We are told to find the general solutions and the all solutions in the range of 0 to 360. So the first one is already in the same trig ratio. So that's very simple. So question 1, 2 tan square x, now 3 tan x plus 1 equal to 0. So it's already on the same trig ratio, and it's quadratic. So you can get your tan x. I've told you that you can represent your tangent as x. So we don't even need to do that. Just know that we know that it's written in tangent form. Just put the coefficient on the calculator and get your value for tan x. So tan x is equal to 1 in this case, or half. So these are the two values we have there. Let's solve for. So if tan x is equal to 1, the general solution will be equal to what? S equal to what? This will be 45. 45 degree plus what? 180n. So let's get the solutions for that. When n is 0, we have 45. Okay. Followed by 1. When it's 1, we have 25. Okay. So that's that for that equation. If n is 2, it will be outside the range. Okay. If if tan theta is half, what will be the general solution? We go to S equal to what? Arctan half is what? Arctan half is 26.6 degree, then plus 180 n. Then we can get the solution for that. When n is 1, when n is 0, we have 26.6. N is 1, that will be 206.6. N is 2 or so will be outside the range. So the solutions, okay, the solutions are, we can just in ascending order, that will be 26.6, followed by 45, followed by 206.6, and what? And 225. So these are the solutions for this equation. Okay, and that will take us to question 2. Question 2 also, the issue with question 2 is that is having two different trig ratio. So what we have to do is also use our identity, and by so doing, it will force it to have the same trig ratio. So let's do that straight away to this question. This will be 7 times squared x minus, this will be 3 into bracket sec. We just said it in the previous example. So that's 1 plus tan square x. And then you can move this 9 to the other side. That will be equal to 0. Do the expansion. That will be 7 tan square x minus 3 minus 3 tan square x minus 9 equal to 0. Okay, so here we have this one. We have 7 minus 3. This is tan square x also. So 7 minus 3, that's 4. If you combine this one and this one together, you have 4 tan what? Tan square x. Then minus 3 minus 9, that's minus 12 equal to 0. Okay. Then the next thing for us to do is you can move this one back. That will be tan square x equal to 12 over 4, which is what? 3. So tan x is what? Plus or minus? Plus or minus. If you take the square root of both sides, that will be plus or minus root 3. Okay? So that's just that way. So we're going to take it one after the other. When it's positive, if tan x is plus root 3, let's see the general solution, which will be equal to arctan root 3. That will be equal to arctan root 3 plus 180 n. And then arctan root 3 is what? That's 60. So we have 60 plus 180 n. So when n is 0, we have 60. This is because of s equal to we have 60. When n is 1, we have 240. Okay. I think that's all we can get for this equation. That's all we can get for this equation. Okay. Let's see the other one. If tan x is minus root 3, so we're going to have the general solution will be equal to arctan minus root 3, then plus 180. And arctan that should be, I think that should be minus 60. That's minus 60. So we have here minus 60 plus 180 n. So that's general solution. So let's begin to when n is 0, we go to minus 60, which will be rejected. It's outside the range. Okay, we start from 1, n equal to 1, that will be 120. That will be 120 degree. Okay, n equal to 2, that will be 360 minus 60, that's 300. So that's all we can get. So all solutions for these equations, they are 60. We have 60, we have 120, we have 240, and we have 300. So these are the all solutions for this equation. Okay. Now we'll go to the third one, question 3. we have 8 sine squared theta minus 6 cos theta equal to 3. Okay. The topic here is equation involving different trig ratio, and you can see this is sine, this is cos. So what we can do now is to use our identity, and by so doing, it will be of the same to be a single trig function. Okay, and that's what we want to do in this case. This one, for this identity, cos squared theta plus sine squared theta equal to 1. Okay, and then you always substitute for the one that has the higher something. This is square, this one has no square, so this is higher than this one. So you substitute for this. So make sine squared theta, substitute here, then you have 8 into bracket 1 minus cos squared theta minus 6 cos theta equal to minus 3 equal to 0. Okay, move that 3 to the left hand side. Then can you expand? That will be 8 times 1, and then 8 times this one minus 8 cos squared theta minus 6 cos theta minus 3 equal to 0. So what can we do now? So this will give us minus 8 cos squared theta minus 6 cos theta, 8 minus 3, that's plus 5 equal to 0. Then you can multiply 2 by negative, and by so doing you have 8 cos squared theta plus 6 cos theta minus 5 equal to 0. Then this is quadratic expression in form of cos, okay, in form of cosine. So then we can get the cos theta equal to, just put the coefficients of the cosine in your calculator. So that will give you half. Cos theta equal to half or minus 5 over 4. So these are the two values we have. So if cos theta is half, or when cos theta is half, I think that's more better. When cos theta is when cos theta is equal to half, then general solution will be equal to theta equal to 360 n plus or minus arc cosine of this value, that's 60. So I get the solution for that. When n is equal to 1, we have 60. I mean, when n is equal to 0, we have 60. When n is equal to 1, we have 360 minus 60, that's 300. If you say 360 plus 60, that will be outside the range. So we need to go for the negative sign there. So that's all we can get for this equation. Then the next one, when cos theta is equal to minus 5 over 4, the general solution will be equal to 260n plus or minus. Get the arc cosine of that. It's even an error. So this one has no solution. No solution. Yeah, no solution. No solution. You can try that. It's more than 1. So no solution. So that's that. The only solution we have here is just 60 degree and 360. So that's just the two solutions we have there. So we continue with the second part of these aspects, which will be solving questions. Okay. So please join the next video for more questions on trigonometric